Veteran center JaVale McGee is reportedly set to head back to Denver via a trade. As we close in on the official trade deadline today, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, keep up with tthe latest rumblings around the NBA, and the latest deals that have been agreed to, as the final hours of the NBA trade deadline tick away. March 22nd, March 23rd, March 24th, March 25th reports. Cavs sending McGee to NuggetsThe Cleveland Cavaliers are apparently trading a center, just not the one most expected. The Denver Nuggets are getting JaVale McGee from the Cavs for Isaiah Hartenstein and 2 future protected second-round picks, reports ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. Shams Charania of The Athletic was the first to report on the trade. Per Shams Charania of The Athletic, the Cavs are finalizing a deal that will send JaVale McGee to the Denver Nuggets. McGee played for the Nuggets from 2011 to 15 before playing for the Philadelphia 76ers, Dallas Mavericks, Golden State Warriors, Los Angeles Lakers and Cavs. McGee is averaging 8.0 ppg, 5.2 rpg and 1.2 bpg in 33 games as a reserve for the Cavs this season. The Cavs are still trying to trade former All-Star center Andre Drummond. 10:04 a.m. report. Sixers, Heat leading chase for LowryToronto Raptors guard Kyle Lowry is perhaps the top potential prize on the trade market going into today's 3 p.m. Eastern Time deadline, which means Wednesday's win against the Denver Nuggets might have been his last in a Toronto Raptors uniform. Where he ends up remains unknown, but the list of suitors for him seems to be ever growing. The Philadelphia 76ers and Miami Heat, per multiple reports, seem to be leading the pack of teams pursuing him, with the Los Angeles Lakers and LA Clippers also in that mix. 8:07 a.m. report. Celtics are all in on pursuing GordonThe Boston Celtics have been linked to Aaron Gordon in trade talks for a few days now, and that doesn't seem to be letting up. Per Mark Murphy of the Boston Herald, a league source says the Celtics are all in when it comes to pursuing Gordon. The Celtics have reportedly offered the Orlando Magic a first-round pick and a young player in deal, but that player is not Marcus Smart. Murphy reports that Orlando may be seeking a second first-round pick in the trade, but President of Basketball Operations Danny Ainge is trying to avoid sending 2 such picks in a deal. The Celtics are also interested in Gordon's teammate, guard Evan Fournier, but would likely need to acquire him in a separate trade if they did at all. 7:22 a.m. Drummond's fate still up in air as deadline looms. Andre Drummond has not played in a game for the Cleveland Cavaliers since February 21, the date on which the team decided it would not be keeping him past this season. Since then, his name has come up in trade rumors regularly, and that is only increasing as the 3 p.m. Eastern Time deadline today nears. Last night, the New York Knicks emerged as a potential destination for Andre Drummond, according to Kevin O'Connor of The Ringer.